The Duchy of Bohemia, which is the old version of the Czechia pretty much, was founded in the late 9th century under Great Moravia. It was formally recognized as an imperial state of the Holy Roman Empire in 1002, and became a kingdom in 1198. Following the Battle of Mohacs in 1526, all the lands of the Bohemian crown were gradually integrated into the Habsburg monarchy, which is going to dominate Europe pretty much. Nearly 100 years later, the Protestant Bohemian Revolt led to the 30 Years' War. After the Battle of White Mountain, the Habsburgs consolidated their rule over Bohemia, and with the dissolution of the Holy Roman Empire in 1806, the Crown lands became part of the Greater Austrian Empire. During the 19th century, the Czech lands underwent significant industrialization. Following the collapse of Austria-Hungary after World War I, most of the region became part of the First Czechoslovak Republic in 1918. Czechoslovakia was the only country in Central and Eastern Europe to remain a parliamentary democracy during the entirety of the interwar period. After the Munich Agreement in 1938, Nazi Germany systematically took control over the Czech lands. Czechoslovakia was restored in 1945 after World War II, and 3 years later became an Eastern Bloc communist state following a coup d'etat in 1948. Attempts to liberalize the government and economy were suppressed by a Soviet-led invasion of the country during the Prague Spring in 1968. In November of 1989, the Velvet Revolution ended communist rule in the country and restored democracy, and then the Soviets collapsed themselves. On December 31st, 1992, Czechoslovakia was peacefully dissolved, with its constituent states becoming the independent states of the Czech Republic and Slovakia, and Czech Republic held the flag that Czechoslovakia wore. The Czech Republic is a unitary parliamentary republic and developed country with an advanced, high-income social market economy. It is a welfare state with a European social model, universal healthcare, and a free tuition university education. It ranks 32nd in the Human Development Index. The Czech Republic is a member of the United Nations, NATO, the European Union, the OECD, the OSCE, the Council of Europe, and the Visegrad Group. That is it for the simplified history of the Czech Republic, or Czechia. Now on to the fun facts. There are over 2,000 castles in the Czech Republic, more than in any other country in Europe, and the Czech Republic is known as the castle hotspot of the world because it has the highest densely populated area of castles in the world. Around 39.8% of Czechs consider themselves atheists, and 13.4% are undecided, making the Czech Republic the least religious country in Europe and one of the most irreligious countries in the entire world. Prague is the only major city in Europe that was not bombed during the Second World War, so many buildings in the historic center have been preserved in the same form in which they were erected. Some of them were built during even the Middle Ages, and they still exist today. The deepest underwater cave in the entire world is located in the Czech Republic, which is near to one of the ancient Moravian cities that still exist. The last fun fact that I have here is the Czech Republic has its own port in the German city of Hamburg. The Czechs have rented an area in the city for over 100 years, and this agreement expires in 2028. And if you think about that, that means that the Czechs had a deal with the Germans right before the Nazi period, which is kind of crazy. Anyways, that is actually it for the video of the Czech Republic. I'll see y'all next time.